Hi, I'm Tessa and welcome to Little Lady Homestead. Well, I'm back. It has been about 2 weeks since I put out my last video, and even longer since I made the bulk of this video because my family took a trip over the holidays and we have been back for about a week. Since then, I was planning to put this video out, but I got really sick and I'm still getting better, but I think I'm over the worst of it. I think we just picked something up at the airport on the way back, but thankfully all of us are okay. But we are so happy to be home. We missed we missed everybody so much, especially this girl, especially Lucy. I missed her every day. Huh. Today we have the very exciting job of getting ready for a farm sitter coming to stay at our house while we are on vacation. And there's plenty of things that needed to get done anyway, but this is a perfect excuse to finally do it. Because there's stuff from summer that has needed to be picked up, from raising our Cornish cross meat chickens and moving our chickens from their summer area over to their winter area that just didn't get moved over, nesting boxes that are out there that we haven't used for months, and food bins. And also I just need to make sure that all of the animals' food is really well stocked so that the person who is coming, ooh, hi Lucy, say hi. Oh yes. That way the person who is coming to farm sit for us won't have to make a trip to the garage every single time they feed. We'll have some stuff out here and it'll all be organized and easy for them to handle. So we're just going to do some odd jobs around the farm today and get everything ready. We leave in about a week, so we have some time. Hopefully we'll get most of it done today, and then at least all the outside stuff. And then since they're staying in our house, then we can get the house ready for them as well over the next few days. So I'll get started. What are you doing, Turkey? Everybody got so excited when I came out. All the chickens started running and then the turkey decided she would fly. So now she's out of the yard. Hi, ladies. Hi, sweet girls. Hi. Everybody needed to say hi. Hello, loves. Hello, loves. Hello. Oh, look at you. Hi. Even Clover is coming to say hi. She's the most skittish. Yes, and you, everybody knows you are not skittish. Ah. Yes, Buttercup. All right, Turkey, should we get you back in? You're not gonna like it if Lucy chases after you. First order of business is to just drive around the yard and pick up anything that hasn't been put away. So we are on the tractor and we have the trailer hooked up behind us. And then after we pick everything up, we are going to drive down to the barn and store everything there over the winter. So here we go. Okay. All right. So we're just getting this random stuff, like there's trash and there's chicken wire and there's a bunny water and a bucket and half of a doghouse and an ice cream bucket that I used for carrying minerals. So we're just picking up all that stuff and getting it sorted out. So there's just the most random stuff out here. The hose cart, I guess it is, was left out here. It actually broke right before we moved the chickens, and then I just haven't had the chance to come out here and move it, and so we're missing bolts, so the drum isn't secured onto the cart, so Matt's having a fun time. But we'll just move that down. We'll just move that down to the garage and then hopefully get some new nuts and bolts for it for spring, and we also have to repair the hose that's on there as well. So, and then there's just more random stuff. There's some twine over here. So we'll pick that up, save that because this is valuable. There is the nesting box that I removed from the chicken coop because all they did was poop in it. All of those chickens only used 2 nesting boxes. I thought that they needed more, but no, they just wanted to poop on it, or poop in it instead. And then random chick feeder that's left out here. And then the plastic that I used for when the chicks went to live with the big chickens. I gave them their own little shelter and covered it so that they had shelter from rain.
Is this trash or save?
I think save. It looks to be okay. But it's amazing. Look at the grass mat. This is where the chickens were. Look how green it is. And that's where the chickens weren't.
Well, it's
chickens? No chickens.
Well, I suspect that's because I think this got killed off, right? You know, the spots where you see the grain is, yes, it's more fertilized, but 2, it got killed off. So I think we killed the species that thrives in the summer, and and now what's thriving
cooler weather
is the cooler weather grass. So
it may not do as well in summer.
Yeah, I don't know. We will find out.
Yeah, but it's interesting to see the effect that the animals have on the pasture. But the places, at least now, the places where the chickens were, you can see, even on the camera, you can see the yellower parts are where they weren't, and then the green parts are where they were.
Right, yeah, even that patch right there.
Yeah, you can see this perfect square where they weren't.
Well, right here is where they were last, right?
Yeah, that bright green rectangle.
Yeah, see, I don't think they didn't kill off that whole area, so that's just the fertilization, I think.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to break down these fences from where our meat chickens were. And this is crazy. You can really tell where they were. And all the grass everywhere is like this. Even in places like across the hill, they fertilized that last year, but with just commercial fertilizer. But that's how good the manure is for the grass. So hopefully we can rotate our animals around a lot next year and put a lot of nutrients back into the soil. We're taking away your home. It's just staring at us. You can't live here anymore. You have to find somewhere else.
I could be domesticated.
No, you can't be.
Look how calm I am. I love you.
You're very tiny and kind of cute, but absolutely not. I'm sorry. You have
I ate some treats that were under your house.
Okay.
That's how I know you love me.
Okay. I am very thankful for that tractor and that trailer. This is the tractor's first time taking the trailer down the hill. We were a little bit concerned how it would do, but it looks like it's doing okay. Matt told me, yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine, but you should probably just walk to make sure. That way only one of us dies. But there is a pretty, even though it is a steep hill, hey Lucy, there is a relatively steady grade if you go down diagonally through there. So that's what I did. I did this morning. I drove the tractor down there. And if we ever take the go-kart, we take that path too. So I'm gonna go catch up with him so I can help him unload in the barn. Lucy! Go, go, go! Good girl. I started running with her and she got so excited. Here's the old barn, by the way. Hi, barn. With the trees growing into it. I'm going to help Matt unload all this stuff and hopefully get it somewhat organized until we need it again in the spring. So we just got everything moved out of the trailer into the barn, and we kind of segregated it a little bit. So hopefully it's a little bit organized. We have another load of stuff that we have to go get right now, but I think once we're done unloading everything, I want to take pictures of everything that's down here. That way, when we have a project coming up and we say, oh wait, don't we have a thing? Then I'll be able to go through these pictures. Maybe I'll save them to their own folder. That way we know exactly what's down here and we don't have to make the trek all the way down to see what we have. So we're gonna go back up and get load number 2. Riding in the bucket. The biggest thing that I did for the farm sitter and for ourselves for winter is move all the animals up close to the house right next to each other. So we have the chickens and the turkeys, we have all the bunnies, and we have the goats. And then Lucy is in her house right there. Well, that's where she sleeps at least. It is huge and insulated, and there's a space heater in there. And they also have their heated water over by the house. So everything is super close together and easy to access. We don't have to walk up and down any hills. So that's to make it easier for us all through winter, but also to make it easier on our farm sitter so we don't expect them to go up and down hills in the snow. Hopefully it won't snow, but it might. So I think that this will be an easy setup. I'm just making sure that the storage boxes are filled with everything that they should have, that I have plenty of feed, probably at least 2 to 3 times more than I think is needed, just in case, and just make sure that everything is organized so that when they come over, it'll be easy for them to take care of our animals. So here by the bunnies, I have like a deck box, and these things are awesome. I just opened a brand new bag of rabbit pellets, and I have plenty of hay for them, which I might just top that off probably the day before we leave, but pellets, that'll last for a month, so that's good. The only other thing I need to check outside is the chickens' deck box, and this has their feed in here. So I have about 4.5 bags of feed in here. That should last about 2 weeks, but I also have some more in the garage. While I'm out here, I'll just make sure that everything is working. So it looks like the chickens' fence energizer is working. The water de-icers are working here, so that's good. The bunnies' water isn't freezing over, so that's good. I want to make sure that I maintain the hose, which I don't think I disconnected that from earlier, so I need to take that off. The goat's energizer is working, and also I am that mom. I set up a camera here so I can see the goats and the chickens while we're gone. So next I'm in the garage just so I can check all of my supplies in here. And what I have already done is I moved more hay. So this will probably last, I don't know, maybe close to a week. But I brought an extra bale of hay, also some straw just in case. And so that's already up there. Then the rest of my supplies here, I have it mostly organized. It's looking better than it does on a usual day. But my scratch, that is plenty enough for the 2 weeks that I'm gone. And if I open up a new bag, it won't all fit in there. So I'll probably leave that. But we also have more scratch, lots of scratch there. And so I'll tell them where that is. And then sweet feed, just as a treat, we have plenty of sweet feed in there. Minerals for the goats, this is still like 3/4 of the way full. So I think we're good there. Now the only other thing is chicken feed. And so I have 4.5 bags out in the deck box by the chicken yard, but I only have 1 in here. So at the very least, I'll probably get 4 more bags of chicken feed. And let's see, they're probably going through 2 bags a week. So that should be enough. But again, I would much rather have 2 to 3 times more than what I think that they should actually eat, just in case, because I don't want the person taking care of our animals to have to go and get food for us. So I'll probably get that in the next day or so and have this stocked up. Then the only other thing that I need to check is the cat food and the dog food. Milo has an automatic feeder, which makes it really easy. He gets fed twice a day, and that lasts for about 2 weeks. And then I have Milo's litter box over here. I'll make sure that that's clean before we go, but also I want to leave some spare litter here, so I need to get some at the store actually. And then we have extra cat food, which Milo's food should be filled, but I have this for Ranger, and that is very full. So there's no way that he'll need more than that in the 2 weeks that we're gone. But I also have extra back there. And then for Lucy, I have a bucket that's about 3/4 of the way full. Again, this is more than she needs, but I also have probably 1/4 of a bag left that I will put here as well. Again, 2 to 3 times more food than I think they need. So after I got the dog, the cats, the chickens, the turkeys, the rabbits all set up to be taken care of when we were gone, we were gone for 2 weeks, and it's definitely nerve-wracking leaving your house, your property, especially your animals when you're away from home. And it was, but it was really helpful that I had cameras on the animals, because again, I'm that person. I had a camera in Lucy's dog house so I could make sure that the temperature stayed comfortable in there for her, especially with the cold weather that we had. It was a nice 65 degrees in there the whole time for her. And we could see the chickens and what else? And Milo and the driveway. So that helped our peace of mind. Also, just having somebody that we trusted here to take care of them was really nice. But most importantly, it's just so great to be back. Home is a place that we love, and we're so happy here. So although it was fun leaving, it's great to come back. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.